Assalamu Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammadin barik sallim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammadin barik sallim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammadin barik sallim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin barik sallim. It is a great mercy and countless favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has created us in the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alhamdulillah, this was also the desire of many previous prophets before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala associated us with the blessings of Quran Majid, and He also associated us with His friend, that is Awliya Allah, and He has helped us in gathering here to make tasdeed of our Iman. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah ta'ala, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the faizan of Rasulullah and the faizan of Awliya Allah, we will today continue our Deen series. Our today's topic will be regarding the fights, the quarreling between the people, between families. What is the reason that a fight occurs? You see, nowadays people fight, people quarrel with each other, over very small issues. When we see small kids fighting each other, we say that they are fighting because they don't have this maturity level. They are small. We ignore their fighting. We just separate them, and we say that just because they are small, they don't have maturity level, so they are fighting. And that is common among small kids. But nowadays you see that people with high maturity level, people with high education level, high level of degrees, they fight each other, they are quarreling with each other. And there are some cases for even for small issues, very small petty issues, people are arguing. Not only arguing, they are killing each other. There has been numerous articles, news in the newspapers, online feed, we can see that people are killing each other over small issues. So the small issues maybe regarding their properties, the issue may be regarding any other thing. So the thing is, why are there fighting among people? Why are there disputes among people? Why are people quarreling each other? What is the reason? The reason is, the Awliya Allah, they give an example that the first one to fight with the first one to fight, to quarrel, was Iblis. Iblis was the one who fought. He fought with, Iblis is the creation, but he fought with the creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Iblis was the one who fought with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The main reason of quarreling, the main reason of fight, the main reason of disputes is that when our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gets weaker and weaker, when our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is broken, then all the fights, the fight between brothers, the fight with parents, the fight with neighbors, the quarreling with neighbors, this starts. The first reason, the main reason, the basic reasons of our fight, the basic reason of quarreling, the basic reason of disputes is that when our relationship with Allah breaks, then the rest fights with the creation start. When your relationship with the creator, this goes off, this is weakened, this finishes, then the relationship with the makhluk, the creation, this gets worse and worse. Because unless and until we do not get a better relation, unless and until we do not create a better relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our relationship may it be with parents, brothers, sisters, manager, our employee or our employer, whoever it is, whatever business you do, with your friends, this relationship can never get good and good. Why? Because the one relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the reason for all the fights and quarreling. So the best example is, there are many examples. Iblis, what he said, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked all the malaikas, asked everybody to prostrate, to make sujood to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. everybody prostrated, every angel prostrated, but Iblis, he didn't prostrate. This is in the Quran. He said, ya Allah, I will not prostrate, I will not make any sujood. Why? Because I am from fire and he is from clay. He thought to himself that, he felt that because I am from fire and Hazrat Adam alayhi salam is being made from clay, the fire has a superiority over clay, so why should I prostrate to him? He argued with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Though this is the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what to do, and every order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs to be obeyed, but what did Iblis do? He argued with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is arguing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I am better. So the first fight with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was started by Iblis. The first fight between the creator and the creation was between Allah and Iblis. Iblis disrespected Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Why? Because he said that I am better, I am from fire. So this saying that I am better, this saying that all respect is for me, this saying that I am better than him, I am better than her, this leads to fight, this leads to disputes, this leads to quarrel. This leads to all the problems in our society. This leads to all the problems in our life. So when Iblis said this, the problems for Iblis started. Why? Because he quarreled with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will not make sujood. See, all the respect belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are learning that only Allah is our Malik, Allah is our owner, Allah is our Khaliq. This we are trying to understand. This needs to be endorsed in the heart. This is just from our tongue. Because this is from our tongue only, that is why we are fighting with everybody. That is why we are quarreling with everybody. Small issues we are fighting with somebody. We are feeling that we are better. Because the La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, because Iman has two conditions. Iqrarun bil lisani, tasdiqun bil qalb. Because when these two conditions are not met, the quarreling, the fighting between people start. Because the statement of La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, when this is only on the tongue, then this fighting starts, then this quarreling starts, then this war between people start. So we are just saying La ilaha illallah from our tongue, but our thinking is, we have said La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah in our childhood, now we do not need this kalima. Why? Because we have been made to think that we left the kalima, leave the kalima and the rest of your life do salat, do fasting, do hajj and give zakat. We left the first arkan, first rukun of Islam, and we try to get hold of the remaining four arkan, which are amal. Iman comes from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, but we left this rukun of Iman and we took the rukun of salat, fasting, hajj and zakat. So what happened when we left this ruku, when we left this La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, and we and this is the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered in the Quran, fa'alam annahu la ilaha illallah wastaghfir li zambika walil mu'minina wal mu'minati. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, know what La ilaha illallah is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering us in, it is wajib for us to know La ilaha illallah. Unless and until we do not understand La ilaha illallah, our problems in our life, the problems whatever is coming in our life, the relationship with Allah and the relationship with the people, it will never get solved. Why? Because our inside is not pure, our inside is not clear. We feel that because my outer is clear, that is enough for me. No, that is not enough. That can never be enough. Because everything has an inner aspect, everything has an outer aspect. Or the Awliya Allah, they give a beautiful example, that tree. A tree, it has its roots. It has its roots and it has its branches and it has fruits also on the branches. The main thing for the tree is the roots. When the roots are good, the tree is good. When the roots are bad, the tree is bad. That means the tree will fall as soon as possible if the roots are bad. If the roots are strong, the tree will stand firm. The tree will give better fruits, better vegetables. So the problem is, when we have no iman, when there is no iman, we are saying that we are saying that la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, just saying that this is enough. No, this saying is not enough, because this is the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to know la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah is just on our tongue. Because this is on our tongue, we are quarreling with people, we are making dispute with people, we are fighting with each other, and the problem is continuing till we die. And the problem is never being solved. Why? Because we are feeling that I am better. Iblis said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I am better than him. So he never prostrated to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made him, mardud. He was made mardud, and he told to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because I am, thrown into Jahannam, I will also do the same to the, people. To Ibn Adam, to the every son of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, I will go to him, and I will make sure that he will never enter Jannah. Well, this is what Iblis is doing. So we are following, if we are saying la ilaha illallah from our tongue, and we are not understanding it, and we are fighting with people, that means our batin, our inside is not pure. We should purify our heart. Purification of heart is important. Though Iblis, Allah, he was ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to prostrate. But what he did, he said that I am better. This saying of I am better, this ana, this I, this very dangerous in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislikes, pride, dislikes arrogance. The attitude of Iblis was that I am better than Adam alayhi salam. So when he said I am better than, this is the attitude of Iblis. And everywhere we are going, we are fighting with people, we are quarreling with people, we are making disputes for small reasons, even for big reasons also. Why? Because we are saying I am better, I need to be listened, I am best, I am the elder. No, you are small, I am big, I need to be listened. So this I in our inside, this shows that we are following the footsteps of Iblis. Though we are saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the Malik, all respect is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all praise is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what are we doing? From our inside, we are having this feeling that I am better than him, I am better than me. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. So when this feeling of la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, that all things belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, every creation is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we have this feeling in our heart, when we have this endorsement in our heart, all the fights, all the disputes with people will end. When we have this feeling, because when we have this feeling that everything is from Allah and everything will go to Allah, everything will be taken by Allah, everything will be protected by Allah, everything will be given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So everything is as per the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't need to worry about that. Health is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My the pumping in my blood in my body is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My seeing is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My eyes are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My hands are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything I have now, my property, these are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So why will the servant be worried? He will never be worried, because he has this endorsement that everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he has this feeling that everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will use this. He will use every part. He will not stop earning money. He will not stop his business. He will not stop, earning, as much money as he wants. But he will have this feeling that when Iman comes in the heart, he will have this feeling that because everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this should be utilized as per the desire, as per the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything we are having, what is happening? We are because we are not having this endorsement in the heart that everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are using all the things given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as per our own will, as per our own desire. Because of using as per our own will, the fights are coming. There are quarrels. There are quarrels between people. The children are not listening to their parents. Two business partners, they are fighting with each other. Why? Because they are not following the norms. They are not following the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They want that their own rules should be implemented. A brother fights with another brother for the issue of any land. A brother fights with a sister for the issue of any land, any property. There are fights with parents by with their children. So why is this happening? Because when the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is overlapped, is being overlapped with our own will, then the fights definitely comes. When we know that Allah is my creator, Allah is my sustainer, Allah is my raziq, when we have this feeling in our heart, then we will use every way as per the teaching of Rasulullah. We will make sure that every step I take is as per the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is as per the sunnah of Rasulullah. When we use this, then there will be barakat in our work, there will be blessings in our work. When there are blessings, we will be happy. Our Iman grows and grows. Because we are not having this feeling that Allah is my Malik, Allah is my Khaliq. We are using things as per our own way. And definitely one day will come when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take away all the things. Because everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then everything will be taken by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Malik is the one who gives, who can give also, who can take away also. Allah has given us this thing. Allah has given us a house. Allah has given us, bed to sleep. Allah has given us food to eat. Allah has given water to drink. He has given everything. And He has this authority that He can take that as well. When He can give that and He can take that as well. Because He is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is our ilah. He is our protector. Nobody is like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What are we doing? Even after getting older and older, even after seeing ourselves, even after seeing that we are having filthy things in our stomach, in our ears, in our nose, we are not realizing who are we. We have forgotten our ourselves. We do not know. We are not knowing. We are not trying to know that we are Allah's property. We are the milk of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We cannot do anything without the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not realizing. Why? Because we are not understanding. We are not following the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَعَلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. This is the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to get ilm, to get knowledge of La ilaha illallah. When knowledge of La ilaha illallah comes, the inside within us, this gets clear. It gets purified. When this gets purified, our outer actions will be better. When this gets purified, we will know that these hands are the property of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will never misuse this. We will fear that these hands, if this goes against the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then I will be punished. My Lord will be displeased with me. My Rabbul Alamin will be displeased with me. And I do not want that. A Mu'min doesn't want to displease his Rabb. A Mu'min, a Mohsin, they never want, a Muttaqi, they never want that their Lord, their Rabbul Alamin should get displeased with them. They care for the pleasing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They see that every act they do is as per the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are misusing these hands. We are, misusing these hands on children, on, small people, on people who are very low, considered very lower, in the society. We are misusing this on our phones to say whatever we want, typing on emails to, the juniors, to typing to, weaker sections of the society, whatever we want. We are criticizing people on social media. So what are we doing? These hands which are given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are thinking this is my own. And these parts of the body, they will testify against us on the day of judgment. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has done so and so, so and so. So the thing is, when we do not understand La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, our hearts never gets purified. When this never gets purified, there are definitely fights, there are definitely quarrels. Because the inside needs to be clean. And this inside and the heart, inside the heart, Shaitan is waiting. Shaitan wants, he has made a promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I will, misguide the people. And He is misguiding us. He is misguiding us to, when there are, gatherings where people are trying to understand La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, he is avoiding people to come over there. He wants that nobody should get there, because when people go to the gatherings of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, when there are teachings of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, the I from our body goes away. The ana in our heart, the I in our heart, the mypan in our heart, this goes away with the teaching of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So shaitan never wants that, because shaitan made pride, shaitan made arrogance with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He wanted that the same needs to be done by the people of every nation of all the prophets, and still he is trying to do that, and he's trying to do that in the day of judgment. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when shaitan attacks you, come under my protection, ask my protection. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min sharril waswasil khannas, allazi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nasi, minal jinnati wal nas. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us, when shaitan disturbs you, he gives wasabis in your heart, he keeps dirts in your heart, call upon me, ask for my protection. Only I am the one who can protect you from shaitan. But we are not calling him. We are considering our brothers, our sisters, our parents as our own enemy. He is the our actual enemy who will disturb us till we go to the grave also. He wants that Iman needs to be taken from every heart. Iman. So Iman is necessary. Iman comes from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Iman comes from knowledge. The knowledge is the knowledge of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So knowledge of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah is necessary for cleaning of the heart. When the heart gets cleaned, the man will know his own self. He will know that I cannot do anything. All this has been given to me by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is bothered about himself. When somebody is bothered about his own self, how can he get a time to fight with others? How can he get time to quarrel with others? When he is busy with himself till his death, how is he able to get time to fight with others? He will never get that time. He will be busy with himself. He will be asking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I did this. I made this sin with your hand. I made this sin with your eyes. I made this sin with the legs given to me by you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please forgive me. Astaghfirullah. He keeps on asking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when this Iman comes, the quarreling, the fighting goes away. The problems goes away. Because Iman leads to better relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Stronger relationship. Iman makes stronger relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Iman is necessary. Deen has two important things, Iman and Amal. Iman is highest priority. Without Iman, our Amal will never be accepted. Our Salah, our Saum, our fasting, our Zakat and Hajj, this will never be accepted if we do not have Iman in our heart. And without Iman, nobody will be given, protection from hellfire. Nobody will be made to enter, paradise. Why? Because no Iman, no paradise. If there is Iman, then paradise, is for the people of Iman. If there is no Iman, then the punishment will be both in this world, in the graves, and lifelong there will be punishment. Because no Iman in our heart. Iman is necessary. Iman comes from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Iman comes from the understanding of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So what are we studying from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah in our Deen series? All these previous lectures we are trying to understand Allah is our Khaliq and Malik. Whatever we are having is this amanat. When this feeling that whatever I have is amana from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we feel relaxed and we do not fight with others. Because we know that these are not mine, these belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will never misuse this. Because these are not because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask me regarding all this. So we will be bothered, regarding the, pleasing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will see that our action should never displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Iman is necessary. Iman, without Iman, this pleasing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never comes. Without Iman, there will be no ikhlas also. Iman comes from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَعَلَمَ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. So La ilaha illallah is necessary. Knowing La ilaha illallah, understanding La ilaha illallah is necessary. For all the problems in our life to be, separated, all the problems in our life to be deleted, all, difficulties in our life to go away, problems in our life to go away, Iman is necessary. Iman comes, whatever the situation will be, the moment with Iman in his heart will always be, relaxed, will always be, at peace with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will definitely say, Razitu billahi rabbahum wa bil islami deena wa bi muhammadin nabiyya. He will say, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I am satisfied with you as my Rabb. I am satisfied with Muhammadur Rasulullah as your Rasul. I am satisfied with Islam as your deen. So he will always be satisfied. The people of Iman, they are satisfied. And the people without Iman, they are always dissatisfied. To check ourselves, we have Iman or not, we should see when are we satisfied and when are we not satisfied. When are we thankful and when are we grateful and when we are not thankful. We can check ourselves. When we can check ourselves, then we can understand that. We will understand that because I am not having Iman, I need to get Iman. For getting Iman, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, knowledge of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah is necessary. For an example, the Awliya Allah, they give an example that there is, you have a land. You have a land, maybe for example, you have 1 acre land. And after some years, we find out that somebody is making a plot, somebody is making a house in your land. So what will you do? You will definitely go away and you try to stop that activity. Why? Because you know that this is my land. This is my land. This is my property. Somebody else who is not the owner is making a plot on my land. So what you will do? You will file a case with police station. You will go to court. You will see that guy gets punished. You will try every way to get your land back. So when your land, Awliya Allah says, when you see that your land is being misused, your land is being used without your permission, against your will, you get angry, and from the morning to evening, from birth to death, we are using everything given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are misusing that, and we are using that as per our own will. How can Allah be happy with us? When we as a human are not happy, when our land is controlled by some other party, so how can Allah be pleased with us when we are misusing all the things given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So definitely there will be problems in our life. Definitely there will be difficulties in our life. Definitely there will be quarreling between people. Definitely there are fights between people. Definitely there will be wars between people. So Iman should be there that all the things I have, this belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Iman should be that nothing belongs to me, nothing belongs to the creation, all things belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is my Khaliq and Malik, this should be the Iman. Allah is my Raziq, this should be the Iman. Everything I am having is because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This feeling is necessary. We are not having this feeling. So Iman is necessary. Iman comes from La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. We are trying to understand in our deen says Allah is my Malik. Whatever I am having is his amanat, is the trust given to me by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah will take that at any time. At an appropriate time written in his book. Allah knows when to take. So we do not know when our last time is. But we are not knowing that we should have the knowledge that La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the owner and I am having his amanat. So when we know this, that this is amana from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will definitely use it as per the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because we are not knowing La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, because we are not knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are not recognizing our own self. The problem is leading to us fighting with others, quarreling with others. So this is necessary. Deen is necessary. Proper deen from proper channel will help us to walk on the path of Sirat al-Mustaqim. We daily ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Idinas Sirat al-Mustaqim, Sirat al-Lazina anamta alayhim. O Allah, guide us to the straight path, the path of those whom you have blessed. So what is those who have been blessed? Those are the people of Iman. Those are the people with Ahsan. Those are the people whose hearts are filled with Noor-e Iman. So we should try to find these people. We should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, grant me the soba of these people whom you love. Grant me the companionship of the people whom you love. Who has been given knowledge by you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please grant me those, gatherings. So we should pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So at last I conclude my dua. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ayyuhallazina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala sayyidina Muhammad barik sallim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala sayyidina Muhammad barik sallim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al mursalin. Alhamdulillah.